Remember, we are in our series of the Africans who helped propagate Islam. Now, the very first person to call the azan or the call to prayer in Islam was an Ethiopian. His name was Bilal. So anytime you hear Muslims call people to prayer, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Then you know that you are hearing the voice of Bilal. Bilal had the problem pronouncing S and H. Shin, he will say sin. Just like the Gans. You know, a lot of Gan people cannot say sit, they say shit. And if they mean shit, they say sit. Eat, they say eat. Go and eat the food for me. And the person is busily eating the food. I said, eat the food. I didn't say chop the food. I said, eat it on the fire. My brother, my sister, Bilal was an Ethiopian who could not pronounce S and H together. Just like some Fra people we know in the eastern region of Ghana, I beg your pardon, upper east region of Ghana. They can't say spoon, they say spoon. Huh? My brother, my sister, oh, this is the spice of life, and that is so nice of different people. Now we have some other people who cannot pronounce R and L. They don't know the difference. I don't really know who they are, but I hear there are some people in Ghana who cannot differentiate between R and L. Glass becomes grass. Grass numsuka krawate. Oh, me pa upedien. Me say me pay oh now say also say unim ade me pay upay ben. Oh, me pay grass no pa. In fact, the green grass, the green glass is so nice. Eh? Blanc, for blanc bled no blanc. Mr. For blanc bled no blanc temwate. These are also the people from the Ashanti region of Ghana. Oh, variety is sweet, isn't it? My brother, my sister, Bilal could not pronounce S and H together. He was the very first person to call Muslims to prayer. And the Prophet of Islam adopted him as his own son. Oh my God. He used to be a slave who was tormented on the deserts of Arabia, the Sahara Desert. Oh my God. Today we are not talking about Bilal. We are talking about a woman who has the sentence of a name. Her life is going to blow you away. And this is going to last only about 4 minutes. Our class today is very short. Today we're talking about Fatima bint Muhammad al-Fihriya, al-Qurashiyya. I know you want to hear it again. Fatima bint Muhammad al-Fihriya, al-Qurashiyya. You want to hear it again, I know. Fatima bint Muhammad al-Fihriya, al-Qurashiyya. But in this class, we will spare you this long name and we'll simply call her Fatima al-Fihriya. Fatima al-Fihriya was born in 800 AD, 800 AD, 800 AD. My brother, my sister, and she was born in Africa. Some sources tell us that she was born right there in Morocco. And some other sources tell us that she was born right there in Tunisia. But it is more authentic to say that she was born. Oh, yes, she was born right there in Morocco. My brother, my sister, today we're talking about Fatima al-Fihri. Oh, yes. Now, Fatima al-Fihri was born in 800 AD, and she was a black woman. Her parents migrated all the way from Arabia and went all the way to Morocco and settled in the area. At a very young age, she loved children. No wonder she was known as the mother of children. The mother of children. She was such a powerful woman, and people loved her so much. In fact, she was a woman who was so much involved in charity. Her parents were so wealthy. Her father was so rich. Her mother was also so rich. Oh, they made so much money. And she gave a lot of the family's riches to the unfortunate in the society, the poor. So many children would come to her, sit by her, all because of food. And she would cook for them, share food with them, tell them stories, and even teach some of them how to read and write Arabic. This is the woman we are talking about, Fatima al-Fihriya, or better still, Fatima al-Fihri. Now, my brother, my sister, Fatima was the daughter of a wealthy man, as you've been told, and his name was Muhammad bin Abdullah. Muhammad bin Abdullah al-Fihri. He was a rich merchant who settled in Fez in Morocco. And our heroine for today was born in 800 AD. Now, during her lifetime, she was nicknamed the mother of boys, a name that historians say she might have gotten as a result of a charity and taking in young boys who studied under her from different places. She also fed them. She was also known as the first woman to set up a university in history. Yes, she formed a mosque. And in the mosque, she would invite a lot of boys and girls to come and learn Arabic from her. She became the first teacher in the mosque. With time, the mosque grew into a school, and it became the very first school to be called a university in the world. In fact, the Guinness Book of World Records and UNESCO recognized this mosque that turned into a university as the oldest continuously operating institution of higher education in the world. Fatima Fihri was so respected and is still respected amongst Muslims in Morocco and even in Arabia. My brother, my sister, Fatima's university, which is known as the University of al-Qurashiyya, or better still, the al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, which became the Qarawiyyin University. My brother, my sister, has educated a lot of black people from all walks of life. A lot of them. In fact, it evolved into a higher institute of learning and the largest university in North Africa. It was founded by a woman. It initially was a mosque, which grew into a very big university, and she became the very first teacher or lecturer in that university. Today we're talking about Fatima al-Fihri. And Fatima is spelled F-A-T-I-M-A. Al-Fihriya is A-L-F-I-H-R-I-Y-A. Fatima al-Fihriya. My brother, my sister, the mosque became a university, and it became so very famous and well sought after since the 10th century, thanks to Fatima al-Fihri. Today we remember this great black woman. Her university educated a lot of wonderful Muslim scholars and jurists, and even historians and doctors like Abdurrahman ibn Khaldun, like Abu Walid ibn Rushd, like Musa ibn Maimunu, like Girbet of Urilak, who later became Pope Sylvester II. Now, Pope Sylvester II, who was a pope, attended this university. My brother, my sister, in private life, he was Gerbet of Aurillac. He became Pope Sylvester II. he attended this Arabic university known as al-Qarawiyyin University. Today we remember this great black woman. Some sources say she lived for only 78 years. Others also say she lived for 80 years. She died in either 878 or 880 AD. My brother, my sister, will remember this great black woman. This wonderful black woman who made sure that the riches of her family was spread to reach other people. She started a mosque which became a university. She was a great follower of Islam. Now a statue has been built and my producer is going to put up that statue so that you can watch this statue. Now this is the statue of Fatima al-Fihri at the Jordan Museum. So statue of Fatima al-Fihriya at the Jordan Museum, and you will see this beautiful statue. You will see her standing there holding a manuscript. My brother, my sister, my producer is going to pick it up so that you would have a look at it, students. In the interim, she died at the age of 80 in 880, or at the age of 78 at 878 AD. Today we remember Fatima bint Muhammad al-Fihriya al-Qurashiyya, who founded the wonderful mosque known as the wonderful al-Qarawiyyin Mosque, and it became a university. Today we want to say we thank you. We appreciate you, Mami. Unyaminko. Subhanallah. Walhamdulillah. Wala ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar walillahi alhamdu. Subhanallah. Walhamdulillah. Wala ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar walillahi alhamdu. Subhanallah. Walhamdulillah. Yeah, mommy. In the burden of knowledge, I ask you, how will the story of Fatima al-Fihriya impact your own life in these contemporary times? In the burden of knowledge, I ask you, now that you know what we do, be an enio le minio bafe, yenzunda kagane mezaka yine, ye pa bango boka yenang, fifi ayenya, nukai na wo, bana heu, ebeye den, lele yanjima singa bekune, lele yanjima singa beri. Oh, it's been the African history class, and this is the statue of Fatima al-Fihriya, standing there holding the manuscript, and this is in the Jordan Museum. My brother, my sister, today if you are able to make it to Morocco, you must make sure that you make it to the Qarawiyyin University. Oh my God. And also to the Jordan Museum, which is located in Ras Al Ain district of Amman in Jordan. When you make it to Jordan, it was built in 2014. Oh, my brother, my sister, this has been the African history class, and I want to say thank you so much for coming along. I do appreciate you and I love you. Today we've been talking about this great black woman who helped push Islam. Oh my God, have mercy. Papa Mula.